Today's best music, Killer Me 92.3. Woo, man, what a fast night.
Yeah.
Like, I was sleepy on the mid part of our show.
We're kind of picking it up tonight. Yeah,
yeah, of course. After the moaning?
Yeah, it all started with all the moaning.
The moaning, man. The ladies couldn't get enough of the moaning.
Yeah, of your moaning.
It's so unfair. Why you let me do things? Why you make me a sacrificial lamb for the... sacrificial lamb for the ladies.
Yeah.
Lump.
A sacrificial lump.
Lamb.
Okay, let's get to the messages. Oh, somebody's saying Lars should do the moaning. He's not even a virgin. What? What? If I'm not a virgin, dude.
What?
Dude, I work hard with my abstaining, and I feel undermined. I feel.
Woo!
Yeah, no.
You feel insulted.
Yeah, I am a little peeved. Yes. I mean,
but yeah,
it's not easy
to hold
abstain,
it in,
man.
It's not easy to hold it in. I know.
It is.
I know
hard,
the feeling.
Man.
I mean, look at Terry Cash.
What about Terry Cash?
All the way in Singapore, man.
Is he listening? Is he locking in?
I don't know.
Right. At this moment, we are filming the podcast, so you guys can be part of that podcast.
Do we have to say that?
Kind of, I think. So you guys can see this airing on YouTube.
Hey, big ups get out to Tony. What's up? Okay. Now, topic for tonight. What were the craziest things you did to get your crush's attention?
Yeah, crazy things to get your crush's attention.
Well, a lot of people actually have embarrassed yourself.
A lot of embarrassing yourself stories. A lot of throwing yourselves at the person, and a lot of covering up with mistakes and stuff. Want to say goodnight to Neppy. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. And you know what the thing about getting your crush's attention? It's either you do something stupid, embarrassing, or something sweet.
Yes.
And when you do that something, it's something that you normally don't do. Like on a daily basis. Like,
what is the craziest thing you did to catch somebody's attention?
To catch my crush's attention. That's a hard thing, because the hardest thing... Wait, hold on. The hardest thing I did was the thing that I told you earlier. The random poems from the internet.
Right. Okay. Poems for the... Yes, I did my share of poems. And
you made your own poems?
Yeah, I wrote my own. And I am thoroughly ashamed of them now. It's like, going through all my old notebooks and finding, this is the poem I wrote. I mean, crap. I was stupid.
Moo crap.
Look at this. This is moo crap. Exactly, moo crap. I wrote this? I am ashamed to be alive. You see,
and you know what? in that spur of the moment, man, you wouldn't be ashamed.
Yeah,
shame is not an option.
You would think like, I can bear any storm. I can bear anything.
I can cross mountains.
Just to prove my love.
I can cross the valleys, move mountains with what I'm gonna do now. But 10 years later, oh my goodness, I did this.
I was so stupid. Why?
I was blind. Why was I in love?
Exactly. So how much of a loser I was back 10 years ago doesn't matter now that I am so cool right now in my 20s. And
like, imagine 10 years from now you'll be looking back, oh my god, I was a goth for 3 days.
What are you talking about? My goth phase, it was awesome. I did a lot of goth things. No, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
It's
thing.
behind us now. It's behind us now.
Yeah, no bringing up.
I'm not goth anymore.
So, yeah.
Anyway, maybe next week I'll come back as a pirate.
What was the craziest thing you did for your crush, man?
Oh, craziest thing I did for my crush?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, let's get into this.
Or do you even do crazy stuff for your crush? Or not?
No.
Because sometimes it's too embarrassing.
I'm not into the whole...
You just want to be a goody two shoes in front of your crush. Like, if possible, you want to be how do you call it? A very religious type of person. Like, I go to church, I worship, blah blah blah. You use the Bible, you use your religion, to gain leverage for a girl. I mean, some guys do that. They just use whatever advantage they can.
Of course, yeah.
They use whatever resource they have in their lives.
You'd be surprised how resourceful these younger kids are, you know, when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, and especially when there's internet.
Yes, the internet.
There's Facebook. But you know, nothing can beat you doing something sweet for your crush. It's always a knockout.
It always has to be something sweet, and you have to make sure it is sweet. It's not just cheesy and
you have
cliche.
to follow the kiss rule.
What is the kiss rule?
Keep it simple, silly.
Oh,
right. Because I don't know. From a guy's standpoint, ladies are suckers for uniqueness, originality, and romanticism.
Romanticism.
You agree?
There we go. Yes, but then romanticism has been a simple formula for a long time now. It is so easy to label yourself as a romantic just by buying flowers and bringing a guitar and a box of chocolates and just going over to the girl and sing to her. Actually, if you think about it,
being romantic is how you deliver it. It's not the tools that you use.
Exactly.
It's how you deliver it.
But then the mindset of almost everybody we know is that, oh, he's bringing flowers to her. He's such a romantic.
No,
I mean that's the mindset.
The norm.
It's the general mindset of the general population.
No, it's not. Because when you bring a flower, it's either you give it to for religion, like you go to church, you give it to Mama Mary, right?
No, but I'm saying
there are things that you should take into consideration when you see a guy bringing flowers.
Okay.
You could either bring it to church, bring it to his mama, or to a special friend.
Okay.
Or to your aunt or to whoever.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that guy's romantic. That guy is just thoughtful.
A generalization. I mean, if you see a guy walking around the mall with a dozen roses,
maybe he's the delivery man.
Maybe the delivery man. All right, but still, you know, people go like, "Aw," and then the girls see that, go like, "Aw, I want a dozen roses.
Yes,
I want some chocolates. I want a guy to sing in front of me." And then once a guy actually sings in front of you, like in the middle of a mall, the girl doesn't know what to do. She's just standing there, and then like. And she's confused, and sometimes she hides. Sometimes they run away.
Walk out.
Yeah. And that
poor guy.
That kind of hurts the guys, man.
Yeah.
It hurts the guys.
Hurt you? No. Take it easy, man.
No.
Moan.
No, I will not moan. Give up my moan.
We gotta go. Thank you so much for locking in.
This is gonna be a boring podcast, I just realized. Yeah. We didn't talk about anything for the past 5 minutes. Nothing at all.
But you know, when you want to do something crazy to your crush, make it short and simple.
Make it so crazy that the whole world will be talking about it after you've died.
Boom.
Check out Romeo and Juliet. They both killed each other, and the world's still telling the story. Yeah.
No comment.
What other great love stories are there of the old?
Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
What happens with Cleopatra and Mark Antony? Isn't Mark Antony the singer? Guy who married J-Lo? Helen of Troy. And Legolas. Yeah. Helen of Troy and Legolas. You know, they got it on, and they started a whole war just because of love, and that was to get a girl's attention. Yeah. And now the whole world is laughing at how Eric Bana died.
And nobody can just simply walk in through Mordor.
Yes, one does not simply walk to Mordor. One rides a bike. This is so senseless now.
Very senseless. Anyway, we have to go.
This is such a crappy podcast. Yeah. I don't know why you guys are still watching this. If you guys are still watching this, oh my goodness, get a life. I'm sorry, I feel sad for you.
Anyway,
you know what's even sadder than watching this podcast?
Sadder what?
Actually being part of this podcast and broadcasting to people who don't really watch and listen. And yeah, I would hate to be the loser who goes on radio with nobody listening. And
take it easy
putting videos up on YouTube. I'm wearing a jacket because my sleeves are too short.
Let's just go, man. Thank you so much for locking into us, by the way.
Thank you very much to everybody who locked in.
I'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock with Joe Romeo and Junior B, Kendrick Kalada.
And I will be back next Thursday.
Yes.
Which is going to be super cool and awesome. What? I don't know. Thanks, everybody, for listening. You guys probably drifted off to sleep. and I am tempted to scream to try to wake you up.
No, there's only one thing that could wake them up.
What's one thing that
Moan.
No. Oh, leave my moan alone. My moan is mine, and I will give it.
What if one of those ladies would bring you food next Thursday?
Food? You can't buy my moan off with food.
They're not gonna buy it.
Food in a movie? Well, what am I? I'm not some cheap moan whore. What?
It just didn't say that.
I said
you're a moan.
I said moan or. You know one of those ors. The things
moan or.
Yeah. Or
O-A-R.
Moan or
not
screech or
scream.
Or scream or squeak. I wasn't done with my sentence. You didn't make it clear. Oh my goodness.
Let's just get out of
here.
here.
This is the effect of a lack of sleep. It is 1 a.m. ladies and gentlemen. It is past 1.
Yeah. We're going to leave you with a track from Color Me Bad, Close to Heaven.
Yeah.
Sample B, Friday Madness. We're going to play the best of the 90s tomorrow.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we weren't able to give you all your requested songs. Sorry about that. It's just that we're not exactly a request show, and we can't.
No, it's all good. I mean, we are a request show at the same time a talk show.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, but we
greatly appreciated. Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
BobbyB923.
And Live from Lars.
Live from Lars. Check us out on YouTube. That's TheFellazshow. The Fellas Show on YouTube.
And of course, this has been your 2 idiots on air.
Yeah, this is Lars.
And this is Bobby B. And it's 1 o'clock.
It is past 12. Technically, it is morning, so we can't say goodnight.
Yeah.
So let me say this. Good morning, everybody.
And if in case we can't see you,
good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
Bye.
Crazy.